La 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 la. All right, I changed my stupid freaking. Hold on. Hold on, Shadowlat. I changed my. I can't change it because I can't change my stupid aspect ratio because I'm freaking streaming. This is freaking insane. This is freaking insane. This is just freaking ludicrous. It is a hello, Jalenka Games. It is a late night today. I low-key had a lot of stuff to do today, but I'm committed to streaming today at least. A lot of stuff coming in the pipeline though. So at least, but yeah, committed. We're streaming today. It's a fun thing. Oh my gosh, I only got to pick two. I gotta do my intro. Hello, people of the internet. My name is Spark, aka Boxmans, and today we're playing Hypixel. They're not. now I can stream. Now I can stream. Low key though, I'm thinking this might be kind of a long stream. Definitely not gonna be a short one. Because that's all I've been doing for like the past few days. Short streams or just no streams. Low-key, I need to lock in. Get back on that grind mindset of streaming. Oh my freaking goodness. Actually, hold on. I gotta check my Discord. Hold up. Okay. Bro, my stupid caps lock. Bro, hold up. I'm in the middle of a game. What am I doing? I'm insane. Ain't no way I just stopped in the middle of a fucking game. I'm an idiot. I'm ass. I was actually getting good at this too. I was literally on last night playing Dropper. And I was actually good at this too. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Actually, it's not gonna be a super long stream, but it's gonna be long stream. Glacier is low-key annoying. You're correct. It's honestly, it's not even that hard. It just takes me a little bit to like get through it. Low-key though, this isn't gonna be like a 3-hour stream. Maybe like 2 hours. I need to go rewatch Superman. Low-key. No, I need to go waste my life watching. Not even honestly, I'm not even wasting my life watching Superman. I'm just watching Superman. Now, if I was watching something like The Flash, and I don't mean the show, I mean the movie, then that would be a waste of my life. But Superman? Nah. So, that's the plan for today. Stream 2 hours, watch Superman for 2 hours, and then just keep on working. Okay, this would be a good time to message. Ba 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 ba. Okay. All right, bro. When is this game gonna freaking start? I'm absolutely losing my mind. I've been so tired recently. It's actually kind of insane. Bro, that's how I can tell I've never worked a damn day on my. That's not even true. That's how I could tell I've never worked a damn day in my life is when I actually start working. I'm tired. Not even not you know not even tired. Like exhausted to the point of not moving. That's not even true though. I'm low key just lying for the bit. It's insane. Oh my freaking goodness, yeah. Dude, low key, like, oh my fucking gosh, bro. My stupid microphone thing keeps on falling the freak off. Alright. I low key should have looked down. Alright. We're good, we're good. Low key though, life is low key getting better. Life is low key getting better. I mean, what we got the new Mac DeMarco album coming out in like a few days or so. I mean, what more do you need in your life? Bro, mosquitoes are the fucking worst. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what's worse than mosquitoes though. Is flies. Flies are worse than mosquitoes. 100%. But dude, mosquitoes are awful. One time, what was it? One time me and my family went to Florida for something, for like a trip. And there were mosquitoes everywhere. And this wasn't like normal Florida. So it wasn't like the normal mosquitoes. It was like what was it? It was at Miami. I'm pretty sure it was Miami. And there were freaking mosquitoes everywhere in Miami. Like it was their hideout or some shit. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on in Florida to where they have more insects than fucking was it, Australia. But I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous. And I do not mean the rapper. Bro, let's go. See, I'm actually getting good now. I might need to stop playing this cuz people only like to watch me suffer. That's what people enjoy to watch. So maybe I got to stop playing rapper so much. I gotta stop I got to stop getting good at it. Oh my gosh, what the freak. Yeah, I mean, mosquitoes bite you, but it's like it's not even that real. It's not even really that big of a deal with mosquitoes. You just put some like ointment on it. But flies, they'll like land on your food and like crawl around on it. Like I cannot eat outside because of that. Like I hate eating outside because they're flies just everywhere. I don't know why. Literally everywhere I go, I my family's like my friends or family are like, "Oh, let's eat outside. It's such a nice day." There's flies everywhere. Like where the hell do they come from? Where do all of these flies come from? And why are they going for only my food? Like I don't see any flies on anybody else's food, only my food and only my drink. Like I don't want to put my mouth where some flies' legs have been. I mean, flies stand in poop, right? That's disgusting. I cannot. That's that. I mean, that's like one reason I cannot eat outside, bro. It's actually so annoying. And the thing is, like, where I live, like, this might just be me. There might be more mosquitoes where I live, but where I live, where I am, is like, bro, yeah. But where I am, it's like mosquitoes aren't really. Plus, mosquitoes aren't as like they aren't as quick as flies. Flies, you'll swat at a fly, it'll turn into the fucking Flash. Like, what the hell is that? Mosquitoes, you just swat and they're dead, easy. But flies, they're like so quick for no reason. So it's hard to kill them. They are called houseflies, yeah. Dude, they get into your house or into your car, and it's like, oh my gosh. They make the most annoying noise on planet Earth. And then they're like as quick as the fucking Flash. They're like, like, bro, just. I don't even want to kill the fly because the flies are so big to where it leaves like a stain on your hand once you've killed it. I mean, mosquitoes kind of do that, but you kind of just brush it off, you know? It's whatever. Flies, though, they, like, leave something behind. It's like, ugh. Like, I'd rather you just fly out the window, but you're not going to do that. You're not just going to fly out the window. You're going to swarm around my head a few times. You're going to land on me. You're going to sniff me. And then maybe you'll leave. After, like, 20 minutes of everybody in the car swatting at you with all 4 windows down. Dude, oh my gosh, that kind of reminds me. Oh my gosh, I looked this up recently. There's such thing as like is it a tarantula? It's like a tarantula. It's like some sort of tarantula that has fucking wings. I think it was called a tarantula hawk. I don't know. Maybe it was. But it's like some tarantula thing. Or big ass fucking spider thing. I don't know what the hell it is. With like wings. Dude, as soon as I looked that shit up, it scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Who's it? Coyote Peterson? That motherfucker who gets like, is like, we're in the Amazon rainforest, and I've got a tarantula hawk here. Let me put it on my arm, and oh! That, it fucking, like, bites him. Like, that dude is fucking insane. For not only being near them, but having them bite him on purpose. That's insane. Bro, yeah. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing too is like I feel like what you just said, yeah, you do come across flies more often. But that just makes them more of a nuisance in my opinion. It's like you're always around. Get out of here. Lucky though I haven't really seen any flies recently, so I don't know if I can really talk on that. Bro, yeah. I've never personally seen one, and I hope I never do, because oh my gosh, is there nobody in this freaking lobby? I'm about to leave this lobby and join another one, Loki. Can I even leave this lobby? I can't even leave this lobby. I'm low-key pressing right click right now. What the fuck? Do I have chat off? I think I have chat off. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Why is there no chat? Chat is off. I turned chat off. I remember. How do you turn chat back on? Fuck. Oh shit. I low-key forgot how to turn chat back on. Fuck. Oh, chat setting. Chat settings literally right fucking there. Yeah, okay. There we go. I thought it wouldn't let me out for a second. Dude, I'm just yeah. I thought it did too. I'm looking just stupid, bro. Oh my fucking gosh. Sewer drainage, sandworm, easy, easy collapse, bro. We low key cooking. Ah, dude, low key though, like this summer's been pretty good. Like in terms of like bugs and stuff, I'm sure in other places it has not been good, but it's been pretty good. I don't know. This has been the best summer in a while, low key. Like usually I don't like summer because it just means that everybody's busy and you can't hang out with anybody. But I started streaming. So Loki, it's been pretty good. Loki, I feel like the way to not be like I don't know. I feel like the way to not hate summer is to just be super busy during the summertime. If you're or have people who are not busy. Those are the only two ways to enjoy summer. Busy or have people who are not busy. I played Minecraft VR with the dinosaurs mod. Very scary. Dude, I bet it was. I've never played like I've played VR before, but I've never played Minecraft VR because I've never had a VR that hooks up to your computer. Maybe one day when I'm rich and famous, I'll have a Minecraft VR stream. Bro, where's the water? What the freak? Yeah. Bro, I'm okay. It's where the fuck? Summer has been ass. The bugs. Cause you're in Canada. Are bugs like worse in Canada than they are in the U.S.? Like, mm, I don't want to. Maybe I should stop talking about this because I don't want to give out any personal info, Loki. I don't want to be stupid. Give out my personal info. The horror mods, dude. Bro, horror mods sound fun, Loki. Like, I could Loki do some more mods. Bro, I don't know where this water is. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, oh. Finally. We are not gonna we do not have any time though. To dilly daddle. No. I could still do this. I could still do this. I could Loki still do this. Oh fuck. I cannot do this. No, I can. I can do this. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh. Oh. Please. Please. No. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna get this shite, bro. No. Bro. Literally right under my nose. What the dog? That makes me so pissed. That makes me so freaking pissed, dude. You played the game. I'm scared. Is that like a Minecraft thing or is that like not a Minecraft thing? Like is I'm scared like a horror map or something in Minecraft? Or is that like its own game? See, I don't know why I stand there like an idiot. So you don't wake up your family. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm very loud. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh. You think it's on Steam? Here, I'll look. Low-key, I'm gonna look it up after this game, cause I'm curious. Have you ever heard of the phrase "curiosity kills the cat"? If I was a cat, I'd be dead. Because I'm so curious. Oh my. See, this one I'm not even gonna try on this one. I'm just gonna die until I can get the skip. It's not even worth it for me. Not even worth it, bro. Oh my gosh. Yay. Now I can focus on what really matters. The sandworm. Oh my gosh, get out of my face. Like, yes, bro, I know a skip is available. You don't have to keep on telling me that. And beat it. Third place. Let me see. What is this game called again? I'm scared. Okay. Oh, I found it. For $4. Holy shit. Why does this look so fucking scary? Oh no. Oh gosh, dude. That game looks freaking horrifying. Oh my gosh. I mean, I think every game looks horrifying, but oh my gosh. Like, Loki, I haven't played too many was it horror games? Like I've played, I know this isn't really a horror game, but like Repo and stuff like that. What else have I played? I've played Into the Backrooms, which is like exactly what it sounds like. I've never played a solo horror game though. That's why I think it looks so fucking scary. But Loki, like, maybe one day that'll be like a stream game or something. A game that I stream. Loki, I want to stream so many games, bro. Like, I'm such a little freaking freak. No, I'm not. But dude, I want to play so many games, man. I might play a horror game on Steam, Loki. You did play Into the Backrooms? Yeah, I played it with some of my friends. It was so fucking scary, dude. Loki, I think it would be so Loki. I might now just thinking out loud, I might buy like a cheap horror game to play on stream. Just because I think that might be kind of fun. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I look. I need to get out some more videos, bro. I've got no. I haven't uploaded a video in like a week. Low-key lacking. Like I'm sitting on like 4 to 6 videos that I have been like kind of working on, kind of procrastinating. Like I'll get them done most definitely, but look, I just need to get it done. Boom. Chatting with Minecraft. Chatting with Minecraft background footage, bro, for real. It really has. That's low-key fun though, in my opinion. I don't know. It's like a chill late night stream. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too wild. Low-key, the dream, for me anyways, would be to like join some sort of like SMP or something. I feel like that'd be sick. And I know that kind of sounds like cringy or whatever the fuck, but like low key, I think it would be fun to join something like that. Cause I've always really liked like community stuff. You know, I've always thought that was like the best part of Minecraft videos. Those are the kind of videos that I like to watch, at least, are like the videos with like other people in them and not just like solo. Like there's like a lot of good solo stuff out there, like a lot of good solo Minecraft videos. But I think the best Minecraft videos, except for maybe like a few, are ones with other people in them. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be like SMP content, even though that's the name. Yeah, yeah, it does. But what was I saying? I was saying like I don't know. Like it doesn't even have to be SMP, even though that's what it's called. Like that's survival multiplayer Minecraft or whatever the fuck. It doesn't have to be the SMP kind of content. Even if it's just like some people playing like a Minecraft event together or something. I still find that to be more interesting content than the normal kind of content, I guess. I think it'd be cool to make that kind of stuff, you know? Like that's, to me, that's where I want to go with Minecraft videos. I want to get to a point where I know some people and I can like either make really good solo player videos or make really good video. Like the goal is to make really good videos with, oh fuck me. The goal is to make really good videos with people. But even if I make like solo videos for a little bit, that'd be cool too. Like I'm working on a really big solo video right now, which I'm not gonna talk about too heavily. But you know, it's about to be fire. Oh yeah. But yeah. Low-key, these streams are me just ranting. That's low-key all they are. Me ranting about whatever bullshit I can think of. You know what? Okay, so I'm like a huge ass movie person. Like I love movies. And I mean that might be a little that might that might be a little clear, but I love movies. I'm a huge fucking nerd when it comes to movies. I could talk about them like all fucking day. So I low key I might just talk about movies for like the next hour. Hmm. A co-op channel with your friend. Honestly, I think while that could be cool, I think the video that you would create with your friend would probably be better as if it was just like you and your friend, right? Because that's your channel that you have together. I feel like if you're gonna do a like a series, you would probably want to have you and your friend be the like vocal point of the channel instead of having a bunch of people who aren't really gonna be there for that long. Well, I do think that is a cool idea, and I do maybe potentially want to start my own thing one day or join somebody else's. I think like a survival series like that would be more so like coming from a person who has watched YouTube all his life. I think it'd be better for your channel if you did it with you two. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be good though. Yeah. Who knows though? I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm not like a genius when it comes to Minecraft or not Minecraft, YouTube or anything. But it just makes a little bit of sense to me. But yeah. All right. Just to warn anybody watching now, I'm about to rant and talk about movies for at least 20 to 30 minutes. You've been warned. Fuck, I don't even know what to talk about now. I just did that stupid, cringy ass thing. I don't even know what to talk about now. Let me think. 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 The new Superman movie. I actually had a great point that I was talking with somebody actually today about earlier. Was that the new Superman movie and like I'm sure the new Fantastic Four movie and like Thunderbolts and stuff. I feel like those movies feel more so like a mixture between the new MCU stuff and the old like Tobey Maguire, X-Men, um Michael Keaton Batman, Christopher Reeves is Superman. I feel like it's more of a mixture between the two. I was thinking before, I was like, okay, this feels like the old like Toby movies or something. This feels like one of those old superhero movies. And then I thought about X-Men and how serious they want it to be with like X-Men and Ghost Rider and all of those. And I knew I knew it wasn't like that either. But this is like the new age, I guess you could say, of superhero movies. I think so far there've been three ages. Number one, or hell, I'll even go four ages. Number one, you got the campy movies of like of old. You have like the Captain America movie that came out. You have the Hulk movies that came out, which there's been like a fuck ton of Hulk movies that came out in like the 70s or 80s. That like you'd be surprised how many there are. Same with Captain America, to be honest. Like there is okay. I'm getting a little off topic, but there is a Captain America movie where Captain America teams up with a Mexican wrestler to defeat an evil Spider-Man in I think Istanbul. So I mean, basically, what happened is Istanbul, like, had wanted to make a movie with Captain America, Spider-Man, and all that. I don't think they understood what the characters were like because they took Captain America, they took a Mexican wrestler, and they took Spider-Man, and they just yanked them and put them into the story, which I mean, incredibly illegal, by the way, because they did not own the characters at all. Not their characters. So I think they got sued or something like that. But the funniest part about it And I think the greatest part of the internet is you can just find this movie on YouTube. Like, the greatest part about the internet is you can find a lot of like really obscure movies on YouTube. Like, I watched a movie called Red Line on YouTube. I couldn't find that like anywhere on streaming, and I just found it on YouTube. Like, it's low key cool. Anyways, back to the topic I was talking about. There's been four eras of superhero movies. There's been the campy era, which is like, when the campy Godzilla movies were coming out. Like 60s, 70s, maybe even a little bit of the 80s. But then you start to get in like even in like the late 70s when Christopher Reeves' Superman was like the first serious superhero movie. You got Christopher Reeves's Superman movies. Then you got the Batman movies and such, which I would say is like not really the dark ages, but like what are my thoughts on Parkour Civilization by Evbo? I love that. I watched it like when oh my gosh, I could talk about fucking Minecraft movies all fucking day. I love it. I think it is incredibly cool how somebody can captivate an audience for that long with a story structure like that. Usually I hate scripted videos, but I like stuff like Ish's Minecraft, like what was it, Civilization videos. I love those. I love the Evo video. I think it's amazing. I love those types of videos. I think they're great. Okay. And then there was the dark times, or you could call them the serious times. And I would consider that to be like, Christopher Reeves's. You could call them the best of times, or you could call them the worst of times. The Dark Knight trilogy, Christopher Reeves's Superman, the X-Men movies, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, the Daredevil movie, stuff like that. Then you have the MCU era. And the reason I'm calling it the MCU era is because it is the MCU era. Basically starting with Iron Man and going until, I'd say, up until like this year. Which is kind of crazy, but kind of not. Like, there are still like MCU feeling movies, like with the Captain America movie that came out recently. Or not recently, but this year. But I feel like the last three superhero movies we've gotten have been of the new age of superheroes. And I'm going to call the fourth one the new age. Or the best of both worlds. And that would be like David Cornsweet's Superman, the new Superman movie that came out, the new Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, stuff like that. Comic accurate stuff. Stuff that isn't scared to feel campy. I think that's peak superhero. And it is amazing. I will say, I do think that like Deadpool kind of helped, but the Deadpool movies are fucking trash. Hot take. Yeah, I can see that. I've watched like a little bit of the Unstable SMP. Like, the thing is, I'm not like a huge fan of the Unstable SMP. I think it's pretty cool, like what they're doing, making these really long and detailed and story driven videos, and getting like really good numbers off of them. But personally, I really enjoy the unscripted stuff because it feels more real to me. But I will say I do think a lot of really good work goes into those the unstable SMP videos. But coming from a person who loves more unscripted stuff, I'm not that huge of a fan on unstable SMP. But I do think it is cool though. I'll tell you what though, I haven't seen I haven't seen the new Ish video. The poor versus rich civilization. I'm waiting to watch it with somebody, which is why I haven't seen it, but I'm like dying to. I've seen so many edits on TikTok. It's crazy. All right, what's something else I could talk about that's like movies? Should I get really geeky? Is that a bad word to use? Geeky? Should I get really nerdy for a minute about movies? Or should I talk about something mainstream? Oh my gosh. It'd be awful to hear me yap on about fucking Akira Kurosawa or some shit. Oh my... Bro, these big leaves. Yeah, I could see that. I do think Unstable is pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like it's a little hard to follow for me. Unlike the parkour civilization video. The problem for me, at least, is that like there's so many storylines going on so many channels that it's like it's hard to keep up. It's like how the MCU kind of is, you know? Like once they start introducing TV shows, it's like hard to keep track of everything. And I feel like that's the same with the Unstable SMP. You know? I feel like for me at least, and for probably me alone, there's just too many channels to follow. Like all of these movie long videos that are coming out like on the regular. So for me personally, I think it's just a little hard to follow. But I've seen some like some parrot unstable SMP videos, like the one where he's was it the one where some guy, like the best PvPer in the entire world, is like hunting him down or something like that. But I feel like that's the only one I've really seen that's stuck with me. And honestly, whenever I see a YouTuber post, I'm like, oh, they posted. I could watch one of their videos. And then it's an unstable SMP video, and I'm like, oh, it's scripted. I don't know. Like, I think they're good videos. I just don't find any excitement from stuff that's scripted unless it's like a movie or a TV show kind of thing, like how Parkour Civilization is. Okay. Honestly, maybe I'll give it another chance. I don't know. Like, maybe I'll give it another chance. I don't know. I'm like, I've got like this OCD brain that won't let me do anything unless I do the entire thing, right? Like, it is definitely just like a me kind of thing, but oh yeah. It is a good one. Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying, fuck. What was I saying? I can't even think about this. What was I saying? I was saying like, oh, I have like little OCD brain that's like, hey, if you watch this show or if you watch this thing, you have to watch it. You have to watch all of it from the start. Like I cannot watch. I cannot watch something from like I don't know. And if like a character dies in a show, right? Then it moves on. I cannot watch that show again. I mean, I can, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh, that character dies. They're on borrowed time, you know? Like I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I don't want to give an example and spoil anything for anybody, but like, dude, like, I cannot, like, those, like something like Stranger Things. Like, I cannot rewatch Stranger Things. Scratch that. Yes, I can. I can only, scratch all that. I can rewatch something if I'm watching it with a person who's never seen it before in their entire life. If the person has never seen it before in their entire life, then I can watch it again. Actually, I have been watching Naked and Afraid. I think that's a really good series. I've started watching that last year whenever the first season came out. Dude, that is a really good series. Dude, I've been watching, was it 2 POVs? I've been watching the Rec Rat POV and the Yeah Jaren POV. And I don't know which one I like more. Dude, but I've just gotta praise Yeah Jaren for a second, because of the 4:3 aspect ratio that he's using in those videos. Oh my, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know if you could tell. I'm a huge fan of the 4:3 aspect ratio. And I love that he uses that on Minecraft videos. My night video is actually a little bit inspired by that. I really created it just so I can create something with the 4:3 aspect ratio. Because I was like, I could do the 4:3 aspect ratio with Minecraft and it can look good. I need to do that yesterday. What the hell? Yeah, that's a good amount of people. Yeah, I don't really watch too many people just because it comes out weekly, and if I don't watch it as soon as it comes out, I forget about it. And there's like 10 series of videos that I'm watching right now. Like, there's the what was that thing called? The Life series, I guess, right? The Hermitcraft thing, the Life series. I'm watching that weekly too. So I'm watching that weekly. I'm watching Naked and Afraid weekly, and I'm watching Don to Don weekly. So I got like 3 series going on at once, and if I don't watch it like as soon as it comes out, I forget about it, and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about this. I can watch it now. Okay. Or if it's the Minecraft videos, I just kind of don't end up watching them. Whoops. But yeah, dude, oh my gosh, the thing is, I'm a much bigger fan of, that's a lot of series, I know. I'm a big fan of TV. It would be more TV shows, but I'm not gonna put all that on my plate. I'm a bigger fan of TV and movies and stuff, but I watch so much YouTube. I've purchased, and I will continue to purchase, YouTube Premium. That's how much I watch YouTube. Is I've every month I'm willing to pay $20 for YouTube Premium. That's how much I watch it. I watch so many videos. If you say like a series, like a Minecraft series, most likely I've seen it. Some offshoot YouTuber, most likely I watch them. Like I watch so much fucking YouTube, it's insane. I think low key, I think at this point in my life, I have at least watched over 100,000 hours of YouTube. And when you watch that much YouTube to the point where you know a lot of things about like YouTube, like you know certain videos and stuff, um, YouTube Premium goes a long way because I've probably saved so many hours of my life from watching ads. Uh, well, I mean, YouTube Premium comes with a lot of cool stuff as well. Like you can download videos on your phone. You can listen to YouTube music. My favorite feature of YouTube Premium is I can listen to like a YouTube video while my phone is off. So like a podcast, if I want to listen to a podcast on YouTube, which I like to listen to podcasts on YouTube more, I can do so and I can turn off my thing. Like I had YouTube Premium. I went to Europe when I had YouTube Premium, and 100,000 hours is insane. I know. I yeah. I went to Europe and like I mean not recently, but like a while ago, I guess. And the saved videos, like the download videos saved me because for like the entire trip, I was watching like I mean this was back in the day. So this was back when like Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch just came out, and and Stampy was doing like a series on it, and I was watching them like every single day because he was putting out a new video every single day. So I was low key locked in. Then some like Arlo reviews low key get me through. Got me through plane rides and stuff. It's great. Yeah, I have so many subscriptions. I don't have Discord Nitro, but I do my subscriptions, I only have two. I only have two subscriptions that I consistently pay for, and that would be YouTube Premium and the Criterion channel. One of those is obviously very film nerdy, and the other one is YouTube Premium. So, and that's like $40 a month, just those two. Because actually, no, I'd say like 30, like $30 a month. That's why I have no money. Oh my gosh, that was my first time ever beating emoji. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would have beaten that one too. I would have beaten that one too. And I would have beaten Iris. Says nobody. But yeah. What else can I talk about with movies and TV and all that? Do I talk about the politics? I could talk about the politics of movies, but uh, politics in movies are so boring. I think people think that politics when it comes to movies is this very interesting topic to talk about. It's really not. You know, here's the rundown of politics in movies. The only reason, okay, there are just racist and sexist and homophobic people out there, right? Who are gonna hate on anything that has a minority in it. Personally, when it comes to movies, I think the more minority stories, the more, not even minority stories, the more stories from different people, the better, right? Because if you just keep on hearing the same stories from the same people, it's it gets boring after a while. So to hear from a different perspective is interesting. Um, but that's not even what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is Fox News talking about the new Superman movie. Are we dead ass right now with that shit? That's the kind of thing that pisses me off about politics when it comes to movies. People think there's politics when it comes to movies. Guess what? Art is going to be political. That's kind of just how it is. I think people forget that movies and TV aren't just entertainment, they're also art. So when they see a movie or show or something like that that has political themes in it, they're like, why does this have political themes in it? It's because it's art. NAND Tetris? I've never heard of that. I'm a big Tetris fan, but I've never heard of that. From Nad Nad from Nadin to what is Nadin? What is NAND? Anyways, what was I saying? I was saying right, politics when it comes to movies are so simple. People don't understand. The thing is the Superman movie is about what? It's about an immigrant, right? What they're doing with ICE is not great. It's not good. I think it's disgusting personally. But when it comes down to it, some people aren't going to agree with you. And the people who don't agree with themes in a movie, either the movie's wrong or the person's wrong. Right? I think when it comes to politics, especially nowadays, I think a lot of it is more so dark gray, light gray. It's still a gray area. You gotta think about all of the stuff that comes along with it. But I think with a lot of it, there is a clear good side and there's a clear bad side. Especially nowadays. It was like that with World War II, right? I'm not gonna get myself demonetized or anything, but within World War II, there was a clear good side and there was a clear bad side. With a lot of the thing is though, even with World War II, there were some gray areas, like with the whole Japan thing, right? That is a very big gray area. Very big gray area. But if we're talking mainly just about Germany, there is a clear good side and there is a clear bad side. And oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. And I think a lot of politics nowadays are that. And when it comes to movies, either the movie is wrong or the person is wrong when it comes to politics and movies or shows. And I think you just gotta be smart about what you say. You gotta be smart about what you consume, and you gotta be smart about what you think. Because there's a lot of fake shit out there. There's a lot of shit that seems fake that isn't fake, and it's kind of hard to decipher. For not and it does feel goofy talking about World War II. Thing is though, that like history is like one of my favorite fucking topics. So I could low-key be talking about that every day, all day. But hold on, let me see what very basic computer logic circuit, and it's short for not and. Okay, so he like I guess he like coded his own. He coded from like a computer socket to Tetris. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I know it's not. I know it's not in the same vein, but I watched the guy make a crab PS1. I mean, very very less computery and very more artsy, but I feel like that's in the same vein of watching somebody create something cool. I think those videos are awesome. I could watch those like a million times over. Thing is though, I can't, the problem with talking about stuff like World War II or whatever is that like I don't think I can say some things like not because my takes are anything other than just what happened um or the major consensus of it all. It's really just because the word for the bad guys in World War II is censored like hell, and I can't remember if that's just TikTok or if that's YouTube as well. And I feel as though it's for YouTube as well. I do not want to get demonetized by saying the big bad man or the the uh the other bad man. Like there's so many, oh my gosh, dude. Like I don't know if this is just me being like a super big film nerd, but when it comes to history in school, like I loved it so much because it was like there's so much crazy shit that happens within history. Like and especially with like the end of World War II. Bro, the end of World War II is insane. Like I think I could say okay, the big bad man in Italy. I'll say that. I'm not going to say his actual name. But the big bad man in Italy, um I'm pretty sure had like no, I am sure. He had something very horrific happen to him. And again, I don't think I could like it's so horrific I don't think I can actually say it. He was he was unalived. Like he was unalived in a very gruesome way. If you've watched Rick and Morty, is the only thing I can think of because they have such gruesome shit in that show. Something happens in Rick and Morty that happens to the big bad man in Italy. It's like it's shit like that that makes history so interesting to me. Like like did you know? Data time. Ooh, data time. I've never heard of that. I have to check that out. But like, there's so much weird shit. Like, the timeline of our history is insane. Like, I'm pretty sure like something was happening while something was happening. Like Cleopatra was alive during the time Harvard was like introduced or something like that. I might be wrong, but it's like crazy shit like that basically. I think that's insane. Like but in like a really cool way. That's insane. There's this guy on YouTube who I love his videos called Oversimplified. He does like history videos, but oversimplified. Dude, his videos, I love them to fucking death. The okay. Here's the problem though. The problem with like history and all that is that kids nowadays, they don't like to learn stuff like science or history because they're already being forced to do that in school, right? It's like reading, right? Like school sucks because it makes kids not want to read. It makes kids not want to learn, right? Because you're learning all day and then you're telling me that I'm supposed to be learning at night too after I'm done with my homework? No, I just want to relax. So kids aren't actually learning anything cool in their lives. They're just learning regurgitated information in school. Like I think in like a different country like the Netherlands, their schooling system is so good and so cool in my opinion. Um, I think it's still like this. I think it's like this. Is how to tap it for a second. Is it's like they let you learn about whatever the fuck you want, which is awesome. And people tell me all the time, that's what college is. That's the great thing about college. That's why you should go to college. Mm, I don't know if they know this, but you have to take a certain amount of classes to get a certain amount of credits to get a degree in something. And I don't want to take a math class so I can get an art degree. Yeah, you're correct. It takes like all of the day. It's not like you're getting paid for any of the work you're doing. It's degrading. The only good thing that comes out of school is like being social with other people. That's it. I guarantee you, if kids were not in school, they would be learning more. Like, obviously, like, I think elementary school is needed, right? You got to know the basics. You got to know how to read. You got to know how to write. You got to know how to do this stuff. But I think after that, you should just be able to learn whatever the hell you want. Because humans are naturally curious. Like, I was homeschooled for like a good portion of my life. I've experienced both homeschooling and in-person school. I was in-person school for like most of my elementary school years, and then throughout my middle school years and my high school years, I was not. I was homeschooled. And even homeschooling sucks because it's basically the same thing but without people there to interact with. But I've learned something, which is that, like, okay, so this might sound bad, but I I was like a little bit of a procrastinator when it came to online school because you could do it at whatever speed you like. So I was a little bit of a procrastinator, and I procrastinated a lot of it. But the thing is when I procrastinated school, I learned more stuff on YouTube because I was curious than I ever did at school. Than I ever did in like high school or middle school or anything like that. Because I like just graduated. Like I am a 2025 graduate. I don't remember anything from my time at school. Not a damn thing. And it's probably going to be the fact that nobody remembers anything in school. Like I've talked to multiple people in my life who have been through school and all that, and they say they don't remember it. It's like a job that you don't get paid for. It's like imagine like you're working a job, right? And they're like, "Hey, I know you just finished working, but can you do overtime at your house?" By the way, this is mandatory overtime. This isn't like You get to choose if you want to do this. This is like, you have to do this. That's what school is. School is so, like, learning is not bad. Learning is good. Kids should be learning all the time. That's not the problem. The problem is the school system and how it works. And I don't even just mean in America or in Canada or in anywhere. I mean everywhere. Pretty much everywhere when it comes to school sucks. And that's just the truth. How school is conducted sucks. It sucks the life out of kids who would probably be great learners, great minds of our generation or whatever. But they're so exhausted by school that they don't want to learn anymore. And it's sad. I know that's what I'm saying. I mean, the thing is kids learn at a slower pace than, I mean, I don't know if this is true, but it seems to me that kids learn at a slower pace than other kids, right? And this is the whole mind thing or whatever, but it's true, right? So, first of all, you have the stress of grades, which I don't think you should be graded on school at all. I don't think you should. I think that's fucking ridiculous. Because what do you mean I have to learn something that I don't want to learn? That's not going to help me in my real life. Just to get a piece of paper to say to employers, hey, I know basic stuff. Yeah. I mean, get good grades, obviously, get out of high school and stuff like that. But, like, okay, I have this mentality with life, right? Which is if you don't want to be doing something, then don't do it. You only have one life on this planet, right? And everybody only has one life. I feel like everybody forgets that it's everybody's first time on the planet, right? And every time I hear that, I'm like, obviously, but like, yeah, it is everybody's first time on Earth. Why are we acting like these 9 to 5 jobs that suck the soul out of people, or that like college or whatever are necessary? Especially if we don't have that much time. The average person's lifespan is what, like 70, 80 years? More if you're lucky. We only have that much time. And by the time you're 70, you're old, You can't really do too much. So, I mean, when you're 70, you're kind of screwed. That's why I say, like, if I had to give advice to anybody who was young, I would say live life to the fullest before you get serious about a family or a career. Obviously, if you want to start a career in something specific, I would say start as soon as possible, especially if it's your passion and that's what you want to be doing with your life. But, caveat, I truly think, and this is me too, this is what I'm going to live by. I truly think everybody should spend their time how they want to spend it. If you want to spend your time watching Minecraft videos all fucking day, do it. That's your life. But I feel like there's such little time, especially when you're young, that when you're young, you have to do as much as possible. And not in like a pressure sort of way, like, oh, you have to do this, but in more so like, why the hell would you go to college right out of high school, especially if you want to travel? If you want to travel so badly, get a job, which, number one, gives you experience, and go travel. Travel can be cheap, right? If you do it right. But that's just the thing. If you want to travel, if you want to do an internship, if you want to go to a certain school, if you want to do anything with your life, do it as soon as possible. Do not wait. Old people have waited their entire lives for them to start. Right? I've seen this with multiple people in my life. They've waited years for their life to start. And instead of starting their lives as soon as possible, they keep on waiting. Like something out of the blue is going to happen. They're going to get $1 million and they'll be able to quit their job. And no. More than likely, you'll never win the lottery. More than likely, you'll never get famous. More than likely, you'll never make it. I mean, you hear people all the time doubting you, saying that it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. That it's like only 1% of people make it. Only 1% of people work hard enough to make it. That's the difference. Only 1% of people care enough to make it. And if you don't care enough about what you're doing, shocker, you're not going to make it. I mean, there have been dream careers for a million years, right? Astronaut, rock star, actor, and and now YouTuber. And everybody thinks these are such easy jobs. Well, they're right. They are very easy jobs. The problem is that it is so extremely hard to get into these professions. Like, you almost have to be very lucky to get in. Not only do you have to be lucky, but you have to be ready for whenever that luck strikes you to continue on with that luck. Because here's the thing, is that an actor or a songwriter, you can't continue doing that forever. Same with being a YouTuber. That shit dies off. You can fall off so easily. You know fucking, what's his name? Dream? He had 20 million subscribers. I don't know if he still has 20 million subscribers, but bro fucking fell off hard. He fell off so damn hard. Philosophical. That's so true. I don't know. I just like talking passionately about life. It's fun. But Dream fell off so quickly. Truly, if anybody wants to do anything with their lives, yeah, you did. If anybody wants to do anything with your life, here's a step-by-step guide of what to do with your life. Number 1, and not even step-by-step, just general guide for anybody to live their life. Number 1, be a good person. I know it might sound difficult to be a good person to everybody, but no matter who they are, just know that, so the best way to explain this is there are billions of people all around the world. Think about how your life is crazy. You got so much stuff going on, so many different people. Everybody has that kind of life. Everybody's life is crazy. So when you're thinking about how to be kind to somebody, how to be a good person, just think about that. Think about how everybody in the entire world is like living their own life, going through their own shit and whatever. Give a level give a level of courtesy that you would want somebody to give to you. And no, not everybody's going to give you that level of courtesy. Some people are going to be assholes, but knowing that you are giving somebody that level of courtesy is a really great feeling. And it doesn't even have to be like anything huge, you know? Maybe the yearly donation to a charity or opening a door for anybody. That is being a good person. You don't have to save the world to be a good person. Next, anything that you want to do with your life, work like like if you have a passion with your life, if you have that one thing that just drives you, that you want to do so badly, work on it every day, even if it's for an hour, even if you don't have that much time, even if you have to work a normal job to pay the bills, work on that anyways, as soon as you have free time. It will keep your life going. And number 3, don't hesitate to, first of all, say no, but don't hesitate to say, like, yes either. And I know that's contradictory of itself, but sometimes if something sounds bad, like if you don't like to do something, don't do it, right? Why the hell would I waste my time doing something that I don't want to do? Like me personally, I don't love roller coasters, so I don't ride roller coasters. But if my friends want me to go to an amusement park with them, I mean, even if it's like something like Six Flags, which I can't really ride a lot of the rides there because it's mainly just roller coasters, I'm still going to go. Because I get to hang out with the people who I love. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Yes. But if you don't say at least maybe or a yes to a lot of things in life, you're going to miss out. And if you're okay with missing out on something, then you're okay with missing out on something. And that's perfectly fine as well. But those are like my three go-tos in life. Be a good person. Work hard on stuff that you're passionate about. And hang out with your friends and family whenever possible. But don't be scared to say no if you genuinely do not want to do something. Like, if you don't want to go on that fucking big-ass roller coaster, say, I don't want to go on that big-ass roller coaster. Right? It's your life to live. And if somebody's like, oh, I want you to do this with me, I want you to do this with me, just stand your ground. That's like the best advice I could give. Especially because I am still so young, right? I don't know what's going on in life. Like, I barely know. But that genuinely is the best and only advice I could really ever give when it comes to how to live life. And yeah, I mean, you asked me about movies, video games, whatever, media. I could talk about that all day. I could give you advice all day. But with life, it's a little bit trickier, right? Everybody knows different stuff from everybody else. You know what I mean? And, you know, I don't know. It's just weird. AI generated content. I hate it. That's the short and sweet of it. I was watching it, I guess, a little bit, like when it was starting to get popular, like all the chat GPT jokes and all that. Like I found them funny and all that. Um, but I'm gonna be honest. I do think it is like what was that? What Hayao Miyazaki said, which is the director of like a lot of the great Studio Ghibli movies. He said that it was a disgrace to humanity, and I would have to agree. My favorite thing about media is that it's not just media, it's art. And that's the same thing with content too. You know, I hate using the word content because a lot of these Minecraft videos that are really good are art in my opinion. Like like I can't really like the Technoblade Great Potato War. That's art in my opinion. Somebody had to really think about that and put it together. AI feels wrong in my opinion because it's like it's not made by somebody. It's not special. If everybody can create the same exact thing, it's not special, right? I think the special thing about videos and art and stuff like that is that it is human made. That a person out there in the world sat down, thought of this, worked at their skill, and made it. And all these so-called artists who are like AI artists, they're not artists. They're people who type a prompt into a computer and make it go. Plus, like, I know this is a little bit off of the generated content sort of thing, but AI is just wrong a lot of the time. Like, especially when it comes to Google's AI. And I feel scared for the future of what that means for like medical stuff. It is a whole nother can of worms. You're correct. I kind of just view AI generated content as like anything on the internet or anything that could be conceived as content, I guess. Um, but these people who make like what's his name? Quebblecob. Quebblecob is one of those kind of people who I think is very late. Like they're very lazy. I truly don't think people should get big off of AI content because there's no craft in it, right? Like you can watch one of those unstable S&P videos, and even if it's not my cup of tea, I can see that a lot of work went into it. You know, I could see that there were choices made that were either good or bad. But when it's AI generated, I feel like I could make that. Why would anybody pay or even consider watching or listening to something that they could just make in an instant? Also, if you didn't know this, AI uses a fuck ton of water. You know, water that we could be using to, I don't know, have people drink. Or that we could be using to take showers. Or, I don't know, using it for literally anything else. Now, is AI gonna drain our oceans? Probably not. But it might drain our lakes. Right? The world with AI, the world is crumbling faster than it already was. Not to sound existential or whatever, but AI is not only bad for the environment, but it's bad for creativity. It's bad for the consumer. The only thing AI is good for is for people who don't want to pay other people. Basically, businessmen. Now, if it's like the occasional goofy AI video, I'm fine with that. I think that's fine. If they want to create like a goofy ass AI video, whatever. I do think that the people who actually make funny videos that aren't just AI are number one better comedians and more funny. But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with those, like what's it, those Stewie Griffin AI singing videos. Like, those aren't necessarily the problem. Although I do think it's very lazy kind of content. Yeah, I agree with you on that. He should have a maximum of 2 subscribers. But it's, I don't know, it's this big can of worms that people are always thinking like, oh, isn't it the future? But it's the future. And I can understand that, right? But from an ethical point of view, AI is bad for the environment. It's bad for human creativity, and it's just a way for people who don't want to learn how to do something to have a crappy shortcut. Like, I think it's much more impressive to watch something that somebody made by hand than watching somebody type in a prompt and go like, I'm a genius. I don't know. That's just me though. Like that who's that guy who did like, oh, what's that divine thing? Like, it was like, I can't remember what it was, but there's this guy who was famous on TikTok for a little bit for creating music, and he didn't use AI, and I found that entirely more impressive than the people who were using AI. Yeah, I do think AI can be a useful tool, but I do not think that AI should be, like, especially generative AI, because we're not just talking about AI, right? AI has existed forever. AI is every computer chip in a phone, right? That's AI. It's artificial intelligence. But generative AI specifically is bad. And personally, I think it is wrong. And AI, like, AI has turned it into such a stupid fucking term, because AI could really mean anything. AI could mean your fucking vacuum cleaner that knows how to turn on and off, right? It's artificial intelligence. It's a computer chip in something. It's like, fuck, I don't know. Like, even if Siri wasn't in your iPhone, even if Siri wasn't in your iPhone, that would still be artificial intelligence, right? Google by itself, the search engine, is technically artificial intelligence. But generative AI and, was it like the AI that's like in Google now, is awful, because it's wrong most of the time. It'll just flat out lie to you, which is fucking insane. It'll just lie to you. What the hell is that? Also, again, it's using up a ton of fucking fresh water. It's not using up a ton of ocean water, which we have plenty of. It's using up a lot of fresh water. You know, the stuff that we drink and bathe with. So, sorry, I got into like a rant there. Very, very passionate about this kind of stuff, I guess you could say. And all I'm saying is, I would be very disappointed if, like, something like the Spider-Verse movies used AI in any way. Could be a generative AI is chat deep. Yeah, you're correct. AI isn't necessarily bad. Chat GT generative AI is. I think is the major consensus right now. And I agree wholeheartedly. The question isn't if here's the thing too is AI is getting better and better every year. But the question of if you should use it or not, if you should use it or not, isn't that is it good or not? It's is it ethical or not? And I know people roll their eyes when they hear ethics, right? You know, basic human thought. But that's really what it's come down to is not is if it's good enough to be used, but if it's even okay to use it. And that's really what you got to ask yourself is would I get more enjoyment out of actually learning this craft and making something with my own two hands, or will I just say, yeah, I just did this on chat G fucking GPT. So fucking stupid. Because I can guarantee you nothing of significance or greatness will ever come out of AI. It just won't. The code is cool. I will say that the like code like that is really cool. How they can do that. But I feel like this is like one of those things where it's like I I say this with the kindest of heart, the kindest of hearts. The computer nerds have gone too far. Saying that as not a computer nerd but an art nerd. The computer nerds have gone too far. It's I mean, I do think it's really cool like all the code and stuff around it. Like I think it's impressive how it's been made. I just think that I think the people who made it went too far with it. And instead of innovating, they've made something that is against human nature, which is art. And I don't know, it just seems like a dumb thing to me, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's how I think about like what was it those stupid fucking robots that like Elon Musk is making? Fucking asshole. Elon Musk is already like a touchy subject, but the motherfucker, this fucking moron is creating robots. Like why are we creating these robots that look like the fucking Terminator? What are we doing? Like, oh yeah, I want to get my face sawed off by a robot. Sign me up. What are we doing? But I mean, it. I think a lot of cool stuff comes out of technology. Don't get me wrong. A lot of great stuff has come out of technology, and I find it really cool and interesting to a certain point. As long as the technology doesn't mess with any art stuff, I'm fine with it. Like it is even introduced a lot of cool art shit. Like techno music, I fucking love techno music. And that's straight up technology. I love that. But a lot of technology, especially nowadays, is not the greatest, like phones and stuff. That is true. I mean, hey, that's one thing about technology that's cool. Particle accelerators. I think that's fucking insane. Like, I got no idea how they work, but I think that's one of the coolest fucking things. But like code, like I look at people who do code for video games and such, and I'm amazed. Like, I think that's a really cool thing that has come out of technology that improves art. You know, digital art, you have coding and programming. I think that's really cool, and I think that's like an art of its own. You have techno music. I mean, it's like a lot of really cool stuff that comes out of technology that boosts art. As long as technology doesn't mess with like life as we know it, or like the environment, to the point where I can't go to Venice one day because it's sunken underground or under the water, I'm fine with it. I think it's awesome. Like have you seen the has anybody seen, what is it called? It's the new Universal. There's a new Universal park that came out like a few months ago called Epic Universe. And the animatronics that they have for that park are insane. That's the cool shit about technology that I love. Is breaking into security. Oh, I mean, yeah, dude. And I just thought about this. The whole the whole YouTube AI photo ID thing is so stupid, because I feel like so many hacks happen nowadays. Who the hell would ever trust their identification with YouTube? Literally fucking nobody. Now, it hasn't happened to me yet. Like, I haven't gotten any notification from YouTube that's like, hey, gotta verify your age. Which I guess is a good thing, but I heard it was happening. Like, it has started to happen. And for once, it's not even like an America problem. It's a UK problem that Americans are now having to deal with. And I'm guessing everybody else as well. Like, I know us Americans love to just think about ourselves, but I think this affects literally everybody. It's just a crazy world we live in, honestly. Just a crazy, crazy world we live in. Right, as I was saying that, I was trying to think of what I was talking about. I was talking about the new Universal animatronics. And I hate talking about animatronics when people who play Five Nights at Freddy's come in. Because it's like, or come around me. Because it's like, hey, animatronics. They have fucking like Vietnam War flashbacks anytime you mention animatronics. Yeah. I know, bro. Me too. Like, I've waited my entire life. Like, here's the thing. Is like, the day I started YouTube, I put my actual, like, age into the thing. Which means I waited years to be able to watch, like, 18-year and older content on YouTube. Right? Like, I genuinely waited years to do it. And now, just now, they're like, no. Actually, no, you gotta verify your age. Sorry. It's insane. But the new Universal Park is fucking insane. Now, obviously, now it wouldn't be my favorite theme park of all time. That would be Disney World. But I think it is the most technologically impressive park of all time. So, I mean, that's a point to Universal right there. Finally, like-minded minds. I think Five Nights at Freddy's is cool, but I was like when it was coming out, I was like a kid, right? And I was not allowed to play it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, second. Let's go. I was not allowed to play it, so I never got into it. I also hate jump scares, so I think it's interesting though. Like I'm pretty sure I watched some Matt Pat videos on it back in the day, but that's really my only connection with FNAF. I think it would be kind of cool to maybe play like Security Breach or something like that. Maybe one day on like stream. I think could be cool or interesting. But other than that, I don't really have anything really to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. The most Five Nights at Freddy's thing I remember is this Dan TDM video back in the day, um, where he was running a pizza shop with Trioris, and Golden Freddy came in to the Golden Freddy came into the fucking place and ordered a pizza, and he liked it. The psychological horror. Okay. I could see that. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to horror, I don't really mind it. I don't really mind horror. My big problem is like being overstimulated, I guess you could say, while watching it, which is like the very loud music and the tension and all that, like thrillers. Like I watched a thriller like last year in a movie theater. It was like it was a good movie, but it was an awful experience because it was so loud. Not only was it loud, but it was like a tense scene, and I was like so tense in my seat. Like it was insane how tense up I was. But yeah, psychological horror. Oof. I hate jump scares because it plays the stupid music and then it jump scares you. If the music wasn't there, low key jump scares would not even be that bad. But it's the scary undertones before the jump scare that get me. Yes, that is why I hate horror as well, is because of all the loud shit and the ambiance. I hate it. I actually I little lore, little boxman lore. I worked at a what's it called, a movie theater last year, um during the summer, and anytime I would clean a horror movie theater afterwards, I hated it because it was so loud, and it would be like ba 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 ba. It would be this like loud, it'd be this loud ass noise, and I'm like, I'm just trying to clean. Shut the hell up. It was genuinely the fucking worst. And then like you don't realize how many horror movies there are that are just really mediocre until you get into that environment of being at a movie theater or whatever. There are so many horror movies that are so mediocre. It's insane. That's why when you hear about like a really good horror movie like Parasite or something, it gets really good praise. Because horror done right is really good. Tell you what though, like if you want to watch like a real comedy like movie, watch Dracula from the 30s. If you want a really funny time with your friends. Post credit scenes, yeah. I agree with you on that. I don't like post credit scenes. If you're gonna give me like a post credit scene, I'd rather it be like, oh eight, oh that's bad. But I'd rather it be like right after the movie finishes. Maybe like you show the main actors and then you get to the post credit scene. I don't want to have to wait there in a movie theater for like 3 minutes. Keep like because we're like coming from a person who worked at a movie theater. The post credit scene stuff sucked because usually when you're cleaning theaters, because it's on this like time loop, I guess, like everything's timed. So usually there's like a ton of theaters getting out at the exact same time or like very close to each other. So it would just waste time for everybody, really. And it kind of sucks. And sometimes, here's the thing, is that movies don't even really have post credit scenes anymore. Like a lot, well, I'm sure a lot of them do, but some of them don't. But the person working at the movie theater doesn't know that. So maybe sometimes they even look like an asshole because they're waiting like, okay, come on, there's no post credit scene. And then there is. What's your favorite emoji? Mine is either horse or fish. My favorite emojis are the cat emojis. Those are my favorite emojis of all time. Or the fire emoji. Because I send songs to my friends like all the time and I put 3 fire emojis. But like if I want to be funny, I usually just put like a cat emoji. And not like a full length cat or anything, but like those cat faces. I love the cat faces. Those are amazing. Because okay, the reason why I like it so much though is because cat puns are so good. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right meow? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. You can't tell, but I'm grinning ear to ear right now. It is truly the funniest shit to me. The whole cat pun thing. So I love the cat emojis. They're my favorite. Let's go. Oh no, this one fucking sucks. Fly trap. No. Oh. You know, okay. Having a bad sleep schedule is not good for your physical or mental health, but it does have some benefits. Like if you're a big YouTube watcher, there's a big benefit to there's a big benefit to sleeping in late because everybody posts their videos throughout the day, right? So if you wake up at like 5 in the afternoon, which I would never do, wink wink. But if you wake up at 5 in the afternoon, there's like 17 videos for you to watch. Score. So yeah. Unfortunately, though, my sleep schedule's good, so. I agree. It is one of the greatest cat ones. Perfect is amazing too. I need to think about other ones. Because literally everybody in my life hates them except for me. So it's like the perfect way to rage bait anybody. And it's so innocent too, because you're not really trying to rage bait them, but it's just so silly and innocent that it's like, what are you gonna say to me? Are you really gonna say that I'm rage baiting you by saying cat puns? No. Like it. Oh, if something's going wrong, you could say it's a catastrophe. That's a good one. Catastrophe. Dude, I'm actually getting good at dropper. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not even thinking right now, and I'm just going for it. And I'm fucking winning. How is this happening right now? Like, here's the thing. I usually don't glaze myself. Unless I'm, like, actually good at something. So, I don't know how the fuck I'm getting good at dropper right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my fucking gosh, there's no way I realize I'm good at dropper. And then the second I realize I'm being horrible at dropper. Oh my fucking gosh. No, I can't say that I'm good at dropper and then be bad at dropper. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in myself. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, please, 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 please. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Under the wire. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, dude. Let's freaking go. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. There's this thing on like TikTok or whatever. There's this like trend or whatever that was like or there's this like mutual thought amongst everybody that people who try and be like different are weird or something like that. Not like different like that, but like different like I don't listen to uh who's a popular artist. I don't listen to Ed Sheeran. I don't listen to Tyler the Creator. No, I listen to underground music artists here. But the thing is, and that goes for like movies and TV shows as well. But the thing is, when you are just like into that shit, like when you actually just like media, like movies and TV and music and stuff like that, you're gonna know more of the not so well known stuff. Like like before he really got popular, I listened to or not really popular, I'd say, but more in the cultural zeitgeist. I listened to Ginger Root. before he really got popular. He was more of an underground music artist. And I didn't even listen to like his most popular song when I first started listening to him. So I would say that I'm more of an underground music listener. But not because I think I'm cool or edgy or whatever the fuck. But because I think it's cool to listen to good music, I guess. I don't know. All right. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. I'm low-key, like, hold on. Let me see my thing. Low-key, I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I might have to end the stream anyways. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna end the stream anyways. If you liked watching the stream, thank you so much for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. You guys mean the world to me. And I'm going to check y'all probably, hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye.